Buondì a tutti. Andiamo avanti con The Witcher. Stamattina, ieri sera, ammetto, mi sarei fatto un'altra partita. Poi cambio tag.
Syriac seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
Dai, finiamo tutta sta parte di arco di Kimetsu, anche le secondarie intanto. Allora,
Gavella Glan.
mi ricordo che era pieno di roba da trovare sto posto. Tipo già adesso. Ah, poi lei mo si teletrasporta dai sorci, vero?
I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport on. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
La città del signor Ward, che effettivamente lo sto usando un botto.
Not bad.
Oh no, il Fogat, no. Qui sono tornato, eh sì, da dove mi avevano teletrasportato, ok, perfetto. Qua cosa c'è? Sembra che ci sia un'altra... Lo serve il coso per le illusioni qui. Beh, fammi salvare che se no tocca rifare dall'inizio probabilmente, o almeno da la cutscene di lei che sparisce.
Kira?
Dove è sparita Kira? Oh, guarda qui.
Kira?
Ah no, qua me lo continuo a ripetere finché non la trovo, vero?
Kira? Let's dance.
Vieni qua.
Kira?
Senza sta a sprecare cure, va.
Kira?
Ah! Geralt!
Ah, eccola.
Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Lila, get after them all! Ah! Disgusting! Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 hands. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the Elven Mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides,
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Silvate, Larana Lunet,
That's him! That's the elf!
Arnek Va, Lady.
What was that? An illusion?
No, a morphotic projection.
Message was definitely for Ciri. daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one, though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tideo. Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven hoard.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vault Island immediately.
Casimir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast it, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Mirato proprio sbagliato comunque.
Certainly hope we haven't lost our way. How is the water?
Refreshing.
Aspetta, avevo visto qualcosa però. Infatti avevo visto qualcosa. Vabbè, questi valgono un cazzo.
Damn it.
Cazzo, mi sono beccato l'esplosione in pieno. Fortuna che ho salvato prima perché qua sto rischiando tantissimo. Vabbè dai, però queste cose si riformano strategicamente in quell'istante in cui, che cazzo, nell'istante in cui ci finisco in mezzo sto lanciando le fiamme e me se ne ricrea una cosa di veleno. Porca puttana, che bastardata grossa. Poi veramente tutte ste ondate, ma certo anche buona. Oh, però così attacchi che fanno malissimo. Oh, però se parevi morto. Dio madonna. Sì, però che hitbox hai avuto adesso? Un po' eccessiva, Porca puttana, hitbox della Madonna. Non puoi farlo adesso, ok? Va anche qua sul veleno, poi... Così muoio come un pirla. Santi salvo. Alla faccia del nuoto rapidamente. Mi sta per piano infarto. Che cavolo. Ma... che me... Ah, nuotare no, però ci cammini con l'acqua fino quasi alla gola. Allora.
Seems we're headed the right way. It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Sirel. Ni forte il sole che sia.
Aspetta qua adesso. Cosa ho ottenuto salendo qui? Non c'era tipo qualcosa in interruttore? Ah, ecco, forse... No, aspetta. Mi rifiuto di credere che mi ha fatto arrivare qua su solo per sta cosa, Non c'era un passaggio, un interruttore? Era solo per tornare fuori sto punto, sì, però... Allora c'è qualcos'altro. No, aspetta. Ma non lo sta esaminando. Cosa sta presa per culo? Dai, esamina, mi compare, ma non... io premo X per fare esamina, non succede niente. Non è che posso salire qua sopra. Dai, esamina cosa. C'era un'altra roba rossa, forse. No, c'è solo questo. Esamina. Quindi esamina sto cazzo. O devo andare su a parlare con lei? Questi sensi da Witcher per rispezionare. Ritorniamo su però. Cioè, ho trovato già sta roba. No, vaffanculo. Io sono andato, sapendo già dove dovevo andare, ero già andato praticamente prima.
Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse can apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, should we look for it?
Drawing of a horse.
No, ecco.
Ciri must be.
Ah, quindi me lo dà come trovato adesso, che non c'è più.
Kelpie, another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Ha fatto esplodere tutto, pari. Vediamo cosa fa. Effettivamente si carbonizza.
Look, they're opening.
No, poi rivolavo in acqua.
Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest. I think that's a swallow.
Come.
Sure, it's safe. Safe.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like
Ah, ma lei mi
forest.
vende roba che me la segnala con l'icona del boss.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Intruders.
Damn it.
È bello i golem, come negli angoli si buggano così male alla faccia del boss. Difficilissimo. Più che altro mi avrà spaccato mezza spada, considerando che sono duri, ma... Andiamo.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuitions are fine if... Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do?
Just wonderful.
Cazzo. Tutti i nemici che vi rompono. Porca puttana. Ah, prima non ho guardato il golem, cosa c'aveva.
They're opening. Let's go.
tornare un attimo a lootare il golem, che effettivamente non me lo sono cagato di striscio. E infatti. Oh, bella.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us. Look, it worked. Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on. Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Ah, qua che mariano tutti i segugi.
Esai Isa. Jadadoi Liliana. Ren. Shen Tabir.
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian and I. Ready. Stay close.
Beh, non mi pare che mo siamo tanto più vicini, eh.
We must close them.
Want me to go?
I'll do it. Just cover me.
Venite qua.
Amgal Stamina. I'm beginning to think we might make it. Hey, Nicolas!
Bravo che mi ha lisciato malamente.
Amgal Stamina.
Cazzo, mi si è quasi rotta la spada.
What's wrong?
That took a great deal of power.
If you can't go on,
You can't leave me here.
I'd never do that. Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Ah, mi ricordavo un forziere con una bottiglia d'acqua. Spirito nanico. Aspetta, vediamo che questi hanno lo zolfo comunque, che potrebbe essere utile. Beh, la carne putrefatta la vendo.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now.
Yeah.
Ma alcuni, dipende poi soprattutto da che livello ci arrivi. Porca miseria! Mi sono fatto zompa per aria.
Great.
Ma che palle sti foglet. Ma no, quanto male. È fortuna che sono di un livello più alto. Ah, fammi riposare. Questa com'è? Cazzo, io però devo iniziare a vendere roba, sto a 46 di 60 di peso.
He awaits us.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Sì, ci sono arrivato con la spada messa non proprio bene. Porca puttana. Mo questo evoca i minion. Sicura. Per ora. Magna. No, che quello si cura poi per ore. Dai, però, cazzo. I nemici, i boss che si devono curare nei giochi, che odio. Guarda che si è ripreso tutta la salute, il merda. Ah, fanculo. Cura questo. Com'è sta spada? Una merda. Non vale neanche tantissimissimo a venderla. Aspetta, il paraocchi per Rutilia glielo metto perché non dovrei averlo. Ah, qua c'è il muro illusorio, vero?
All right, let's watch this message.
Jirev, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together. Not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything. And if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, even though they were well acquainted and traveling together,
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something,
But I didn't say.
why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now, after I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stop the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous. but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find her, Cyrilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist. What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Aqua.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Aspetta, qua c'era pure un coso illusorio.
There's something here. Interesting. Just wonderful.
Sta spada? Sì. Io ci posso mettere pure un tot di rune. There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since it's returned here, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gavella Glan.
We're certain to find something here.
Allora, adesso che ho livellato. Posso anche mettere... Riduce il 30%, prendendo la mira con la balestra, devia le frecce mentre pari. Questo ancora non posso. Vai con questo. Sì, mi aumenta le... però io per ora preferisco tenermi la vitalità. Sono tutti 50 o anche qualcos'altro? Tutti 50, che devo aumentarmi le cose verdi, devo iniziare a imparare pure, però mi stanno sul culo. Aspetta che qua c'è l'enigma.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
Four guardians.
Ciao Dark Killer, no, io l'ho sempre risparmiato, che poi fa comodo anche avercela più avanti che ti dà la mano, quindi sempre salvata.
Played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast.
Poi sì, mi sta simpatica, anche se ti percula dopo.
Played a tune, and thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Allora, mo l'ordine... Prepariamoci a combattere 1000... Esatto. Allora, questo non era... Forse era questo. Oh, che culo. Aspetta, forse... Decisamente no. Allora, il primo è quello. Ah, grazie per la sub. Ma no, l'ho riacceso come l'avevo acceso la prima volta. Vabbè, li shot in un attimo. Oh, grazie. Allora, o è questa? Proviamo. No, io ho detto non glieli ho fatti dare, però la risparmio di solito. Però non gli lascio mai la cosa. Non gli lascio mai i documenti. È che poi torna comoda nell'atto 2 a una certa. Cioè più gente riesce a reclutare. Io non sono mai riuscito a reclutare Dijkstra, che è un altro che incontri a Novigrad. Non so se c'era arrivato quello pelato.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Più che altro l'Alfaro, ecco, adesso evito di risparmiare la tipa fantasma, quella che trovi che è stata divorata dai topi, perché quella la prima volta mi ha fregato e è andata a vendicarsi e uccide tipo il suo ex, che gli spunta davanti e lo fa morire di paura, una roba del genere. Quindi la prima volta le prime 2 volte ho fatto sempre quella cagata. Perché sembrava tutta tranquilla da come ti parla, io me ne sono voluto fidare, invece ti frega tantissimo. Infatti lì ho capito, è come appunto dicevo quelli sotto la collina, la pianta là sotto, l'avevo risparmiata la prima volta perché mi sembrava, dicevo dai non mi pare così cattivo, il cazzo, fa impazzire mezza zona.
Geralt, there are 2 types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See you, Kira.
Ecco, a me l'intuito, appunto io le prime volte, poi la primissima volta che ho finito il gioco ad andare a intuito, ho beccato il finale, su 3 finali ho beccato quello negativo. Ho fatto, a parte una, tutte le scelte sbagliate per salvare Ciri. Aspetta, puoi vedere questi 3 punti interrogativi. Rischio di farmi andare a pizza in faccia, però proviamo. Qua sotto com'è? A me è quello che mi sta simpatica, devo dire. Sono di livello troppo più alto. No, questi in 4 a livello sono 6-7 livelli più alti di me. Un paio sarebbero gestibili, ma in 4 se mi accerchiano. Ma è sottoterra la cosa. Aspetta, io mi sono lasciato una zona là sotto. Fortuna che avevo salvato. Oh, perché c'è il simbolino, è rimasto il simbolino di lei che si è teletrasportato. Scusa una cosa, perché li dà tutti sotto, quindi. E qua c'era un luogo di potere, mi ricordo. Ah, ma guarda che di qua c'era tutta un'altra zona. E infatti mi ricordavo il luogo di potere. No, ma infatti mi ricordavo che poi, finita tutta la grotta, esplorata tutta, rimanevano ste cose sotto. Ah, pure un golem.
Show me what you got.
No, gliel'ho fatto mentre che caricava. Forse quella l'ho beccata, comunque mi sa che non gli sto facendo niente con Axi a lui. Al boss prima gli avevo fatto... Caputtana. Ma dai, non può avere sta onda d'urto. Che hitbox ha? Non riesco a ricaricarmi. dai. Sì, sono passato. Che quello me lo ricordavo, era giusto qui che mi stava sfuggiando, se non era per i luoghi di potere non mi ricordavo. Allora, qua altri muri rotti. Ah, aspetta. E io qua per il coso ci starebbe potenziale. Aspetta, finiamo con fondicore. Anzi, con persuasione che torna comodo. Ecco, io non faccio mai le pozioni e le cose, ci sta giusto che me le potenzio una certa, me le inizio a potenziare perché così metto il mutageno, quello della vitalità, giusto per quello mi farebbe comodo. Però se intanto ho imparato quelle che mi servivano, no, perché ho mangiato. Cioè intanto ho imparato quello che mi aumenta il peso, quello... Ma infatti aspetta, prima... Poi persuasione me l'equipaggio quando mi serve. Però almeno così posso portare 120, che comincio ad avere un po' di roba. Punto di viaggio rapido. Cioè praticamente faccio prima di andarci a mezzo bosco. Sì, che per ora preferisco averci intanto le abilità che mi servono. Visto che sono ancora all'inizio, poi mano a mano io imparo anche quelle adesso. E non è che per ora non mi bastano proprio gli slot. Quindi preferisco averci già tipo quella che faccio più danni con gli attacchi fisici, questa che almeno posso portare il peso, che comunque almeno intanto le tengo equipaggiate, tanto la vitalità poi mano a mano. Adesso al prossimo livello magari ne inizio ad imparare qualcuna verde. Se mi sblocca qualche altro slot più che altro. Ah sì, quello sì. Allora. È che però se adesso levo quelle e poi dopo non mi vale. Più che altro se adesso tipo levo quello, c'ho la cosa che mi permette di rigenerarmi la salute, dovrei togliere ad esempio, quello che faccio più danni, quindi devo sbloccare altri slot per avere lo spazio e poi mano a mano mettere. Questo perché deve sempre sproloquiare? Perché c'ho... aspetta. Ah vabbè, faccio prima questa cosa. Livello richiesto S11. Quanto costa all'inizio riparare le cose? Anche adesso significherebbe mettere i cosi verdi, a parte che non ne ho imparata neanche una, ma dovrei togliere una qualsiasi di queste perché c'ho tutto bloccato con i lucchetti, quindi per ora aspetto. Poi dopo mano a mano mi faccio tutti i vari slot, mano a mano che salgo di livello imparo roba nuova. Namu.
What else you have on offer?
No, ma quello perché devi averci collegati, non avendo robe verdi non si può potenziare. È che non c'ho proprio niente che ci va a interagire con quello per ora, perché non ho imparato niente sul ramo verde, quindi quello per ora non potrei, ce l'ho lì ma non posso aumentarlo in alcun modo finché non imparo altra roba. Che se ci fai caso mi manca proprio... Non ho imparato nulla di questi, quindi per ora non posso mettere niente lì e quindi non ci può andare a interagire. Vitalità per ora me lo devo tenere così per forza. Poi le pozioni non le uso, imparerò qualcosa a caso giusto da mettere la roba là. Comunque io ogni volta mi sbaglio a equipaggiare le spade, quando le devo mettere via caccio l'altra.
Why did he need them?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the maiden says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat drives.
Sì, ma mo con calma, tanto sono ancora praticamente all'inizio.
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Ma avevi invitato... ecco, esatto, non avevi una richiesta da farmi.
I did, and still do.
Perché prima mi imparo sempre, ormai dopo 2 volte che l'ho finito, imparo subito quello che ti potenzia gli attacchi pesanti, quello rosso, quello che ti aumenta il peso trasportabile e quell'altro che ti fa... quello che ti fa rigenerare la salute di giorno quando non sei in combattimento, così non devo stare a sprecare troppe cure. Che io nei giochi c'ho sempre sta cosa che con le cure cerco di essere risparmioso. Sì, più avanti ci dovrebbe essere un po' di roba sotto.
Find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
How's the lamp actually work?
Ma io c'ho pure un amico mio che l'ha uccisa sempre perché gli stava sulle balle, ad esempio. Io l'ho sempre risparmiata perché sta simpatica, l'ho sempre fatta andare a Kermoen. Già alla fine poi di trama ti cambia che una certa c'è, ti dà una mano più avanti, però viene citata nel finale.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see.
Cioè, più che altro dipende poi da come vuole seguire uno la trama, tipo in base a come vuole ruolare.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
Cioè verrà citata nel finale che dice lei è morta e cambia magari il destino un altro personaggio perché a una certa se ne va via con lei.
Thank you.
Ah sì, ma di base ti cambia relativamente. Adesso dove andava equipaggiata la lampada? Scusa. Su arma a distanza? No. Ho tolto la cosa. Ah vabbè, Yennefer in teoria e Triss non dovrebbero schiattare. Ci sono un po' di scelte dopo quando ti farà delle scelte con Ciri, quelle vanno a influire poi sul finale suo. Tipo io non ho fatto mai uno dei tre, penso che a sto giro rifaccio l'ultimo che ho fatto, che è quello per me più figo. Non mi ricordo come... Ah, me l'ha era equipaggiata e non ci ho fatto caso. Che devo fare? Ah, sì. Andarmene da qui. Magari ecco vedere di che livello è sta quest, possibilmente. Ah, scusa. Ah, ma era già finito l'invito da Kira Metz. Ecco perché non la trovavo quella che cercavo io. Infatti vedevo, non mi compariva nessuna quest secondaria di quella. Ho messo in pausa pure a che partiva. L'aveva fatto biancolpo, mi scordavo che questa funzionava, tipo walkie talkie lei.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
What?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Sì, effettivamente pure io dicevo, ma a fondo con la barchetta segui a lei. No, qua ci stanno gli schifi che esplodono. Però almeno si fanno male tra di loro. No, era lontanissimo. Fatemi raccogliere. Cazzo di livello 9 qua, però i nemici. Ma è obbligato a mangiare stronzone. Ma di che livello è? Beh, è del livello mio, quindi. Oh, che cazzo, guarda un po' chi c'è qua. Ma bastarda. Queste sono fastidiose.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed. Let's try Kira's lamp.
Millie, you got flee. Millie! Millie, what's with you? I don't know. So, burning. Ah! What? No. No, stay back. Don't leave me.
The place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on... Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Blood. Many must have died here.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits. Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there. I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village. Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that? You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you. They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Beh, dai, 50 exp così. Un intero forziere per un coso di cotone mi sembra esagerato comunque.
Where's that noble? Lying as quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death, eh? Where's that noble?
Sì, ma non mi posso spostare che sennò riparte il dialogo.
Split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now,
washing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Sti passi di uno in armatura dietro, anche se so che non arriva nessuno, sono inquietanti uguali. Porca miseria, ma fatto... Finito di muovere cose. Qua non c'era niente. Ah, aspetta. No, non c'era niente, mi sa.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Non era la torcia. Ah no, c'era una leva. Quante volte la dovevo premere?
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
No, aspetta, un'altra leva. Perché non posso salvare?
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Beh, considerando come ha ruggito, io mi domando come ho fatto a fidarmi di questa un botto di volte. Perché c'ha sta vocina.
Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. a rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the end of our times. It was not to be forever.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it.
C'è da dire che lei è morta malissimo proprio.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell, what it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all
Sì, in
alone.
effetti sta frase è un po' un indizio che è incazzata pure io le prime volte.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their eyes aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman.
Dove è scappata? Questa è scappata fuori. È andata?
Had to fight a pester.
Hester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oricton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Ah, che cavolo, qua non ci sono ancora stato, la barchetta. Qua c'è una barchetta. Dici la strega o quest'altra? No, perché la strega poi basta la fai arrivare qua, mo poi ti faccio vedere. Mi sa che non c'è un'uscita qui. Dai che c'era la barca. Andiamo a nuoto. No, il tipo così si dovrebbe essere salvato. Cioè, in teoria l'unica è che se gli porti le ossa, quella poi si vendica, perché essendo che sto spettro qua si vuole vendicare lo uccide, altrimenti mi pare mo se glielo porti forse. Perché quando l'avevo iniziato la terza volta l'avevo fatto, ma non me lo ricordo adesso com'era. Non gli devi portare le ossa, altrimenti lo uccide e finisce la quest o quello che schiatta. Aspetta, prima di andare da lui. Mi sa che c'era pure una cosa del tesoro, tipo. Sì, contratti. Magari posso vedere se qualcuno è fattibile adesso.
I want to talk.
Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the Noob. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
Sì, non è un modo proprio piacevole di morire, mi sa tanto.
Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
Ah, forse così la salvi se ci combatti e poi porti lui.
A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her, and then...
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Meet you by the tower on Fyke Isle.
Good.
Ma se ti devo portare con la barchetta, io uso il viaggio rapido, se permetti. No, ma infatti la cosa bella di Witcher basta piana scelta, vabbè, poi in Baldur's Gate 3 sta cosa l'hanno portata all'ennesima potenza, ad esempio che ogni scelta che fai cambia, però sì, è figo per quello. L'unica cosa, il combat system è molto migliorabile, però tolto quello. Tipo l'unica cosa che mi sta sulle palle, mo che ho giocato un po' tutti i Souls, così rigiocare The Witcher, il feedback dei tuoi attacchi quando attacchi i nemici. Certe volte non sai se gli sta entrando il colpo o meno.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't worry. It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned.
Beh dai, uguale alla foto che c'aveva lui. Proprio.
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I should never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
Sì, effettivamente. Questa lingua poi. Ah no, beh dai. Poteva andargli peggio. Ah, forse a prescindere non lo puoi salvare.
At last.
Beh dai, piuttosto che vederlo morire tipo The Ring, che poi torni indietro e vedi lei che sparisce da davanti la porta. Ah, quindi qua si apriva. Non mi sembra una buona idea. Aspetta, adesso qua ci sta iniziando a potenziare qualcosina e poi mano a mano come si sblocca un altro slot. Aumenta la soglia di tolleranza, che per ora mi tengo quelle che ho io che mi sono comode. Allora, aspetta un attimo. Gli unguenti hanno probabilità di avvelenare il bersaglio colpito. Quando vabbè, le bombe non le uso. Ogni formula alchemica di livello 1 appresa aumenta di 0,5. Questa mi pare buona. Gliela lascio fondi corazze per ora. Per ora aspetta, la vitalità tanto sì ce n'ho poca, però... Salvo che non si sa mai... Ah, c'era un forziere, sì. Non l'ho visto proprio per niente, proprio sono girato, ho detto non c'è un cazzo, me ne vado. Ad occhio, io non me ne ero proprio accorto. Questo l'avevo... Ah sì, che l'avevo visto. Ah, ok. No, infatti mi sembrava che c'era qualcosa, beh, pure io tutte le volte che ci sono andato, però proprio non ci ho badato per niente. Ah, poi qua quanti ce n'ho ancora da esplorare di... Ci potrebbe stare iniziare a esplorare un po' anche qui, però... Vabbè, in teoria, a parte quella di ieri che ho salvato il tipo, che va salvato prima di incontrare lei, non dovrei avere missioni missabili finché non arrivo al punto dove rincontri Siri in sta zona, quindi le potrei fare con calma.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted.
No, infatti so che la maggior parte della gente, secondo me, hanno dato la scelta perché sta sulle balle a un sacco di gente, effettivamente. Ho detto, c'era un amico mio che ogni volta che ha giocato The Witcher l'ha sempre ammazzata male, lei.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said to you, my lord, I don't believe I shall need it anymore given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive.
Ma come? Ma io l'ho salvato.
Did you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
La prima volta che l'ho salvato, il tizio.
If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Era quel tizio che ieri cercavo, che mi hai detto la quest, che non sapevi che c'era, quello che ho detto che era più un evento alla fine. Sì, ma un coglione, se io l'ho salvato per... Beh dai, giusto per pigliare dei punti esperienza. Lasciatemi in pace, che voi sui cavalli rompete le palle. No, c'avevo questo che non mi serve a niente contro loro. Porca miseria, una strega, mi sembrava un drone. Oh, non mi lancia la merda in faccia, però. Allora, se sono brutte in full HD da vedere. Che lo giocavo sulla TV vecchia che non c'aveva il 4K, ma i mostri li hanno rifatti e sono ancora più disgustosi in modo da vedere alcuni.
Merchant's wagon.
Mo' sono curioso di sapere il tizio che fine ha fatto. Se io l'ho salvato, dov'è che è andato a morire male, mo' questo? Perché sei andato a Frat?
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
Ma quindi muore uguale.
Cuts of meat. Cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. A dry red from Zubaran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Pains the heart from an artery. Can't be far.
Ma se lo sapevo ti lasciavo morire. Tanto muore uguale.
Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Hey,
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Sì, c'ha sto modo di fare abbastanza paraculo, indubbiamente.
Those substances you wanted.
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Became within faithful.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond, and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper.
Tutte storie allegre.
Not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape this one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince.
Dai, sta armatura è abbastanza elegante.
And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Gavella Glan.
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Quella corre però là dietro. Ecco perché il motivo per cui odio poi le gare è proprio questo. Poi se sbaglio strada, no cazzo, vabbè, è andata. Mi sa che ha vinto lei. Ah, ma qua c'è una quest secondaria pure, infatti. Ha vinto lei.
You a better horseman?
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope he burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Ma sì.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Tanto Yennefer per ora ancora.
Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek. Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners. have kept her shoes on. Now, where's that Cinderella gone to?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
Twitch fa finta di niente. Più che altro che io sta run, tipo i primi 2 video me li sono copiati su YouTube, non è che mi rompe il cazzo se carico poi.
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. But indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Navi.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. It means she's up to something.
Fammi capire, mi ha pure rivestito.
Faikyle, the tower.
Aspetta, prima di andare là, visto che sono vicino, beviamoci anche questo.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly. You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. For the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times, and they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
There's something here. Need to use the eye. Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Speriamo dove erano le scale per scendere, erano dietro. No, ecco.
What? Who dares dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the Allgod to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Listen here, lardass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine. I'll suck more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Bello che me le frego io le offerte.
Anything new?
Talk to your Allgod, face to face.
And you show his mercy.
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the Allgod's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Sono rincoglioniti. Sono curioso di vedere se ci vanno sotto.
Can't be in two places at once, can I? Top of the day.
Non ci andate là sotto a vedere.
Run, Roach.
Sì, ma non partire così a busto per infilarti in un albero. Dai. Rutilia. Che cazzo ogni volta.
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face.
Geralty poo, non me lo ricordavo.
Didn't come come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive.
E tanto Radovid non lo faccio arrivare a fine gioco, quindi.
He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
Kira, I won't let you do this. We can't allow this research to fall into the wrong hands, and Radovids are as wrong as they come.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
Mi sa che ho preso la scelta sbagliata.
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
No, cazzo. Aspetta, non è... ho sbagliato proprio. Ho sbagliato scelta. Era l'altra.
Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to take shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Mi ricordavo che ci fosse una scelta, un dialogo in più. No, ma va quindi devo rivedermi la sequenza. Eh sì.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to take shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
So...
Yes, thank you.
Allora...
Oh, please.
If I...
All right. Geralty poo.
Didn't...
No. Alexander... No. The mighty would... He'll make...
Please.
Well, I'm going to see Radovid.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already.
Ecco, questa era la scelta che volevo io.
Or rather, see you soon.
Ah, ti dà pure un trofeo se la salvi. Adesso mi farei un paio di quest che ho lasciato ieri, magari. Tipo questo. Perché? Ma si è spawnata così dopo un tot, eh? Questa non me la ricordo per niente.
Found it. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. We come back, I've no sign of her.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked around the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping.
Sì che me la ricordo, mo che ci penso sta quest.
Never listened.
I mustered some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Mo che ci penso me la ricordo, sì, sta quest. Mi sa che rischio di pigliarci le mazzate.
And in the village, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises. Greetings, you Glenna?
Aye, but gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No, a cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howler's
Ma
gone.
da tutto questo ottimismo.
Thanks. Farewell.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's sides and O's. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy, and we ought to eat them.
I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Thanks. Farewell.
I want to be a lad.
Ah no, questa è la casetta del tipo più avanti. Però devo prima andare dal barone. Fammi salvare che questa è una quest che rischio di pigliarci veramente le botte col boss.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Nealon's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Nealon ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you, Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Ah, questa me lo dice che sono bestie senza cuore, no lei.
Claw marks, deep. No man did this. Cuts, made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
No, aspetta, non dovevo guardare tipo un albero e dice che si è arrampicato qualcosa sopra. No, aspetta. Non di nuovo.
This is getting interesting.
Perché non me le fai esaminare ste cose rosse, i graffi? No, allora, cos'è che sto sbagliando? Ah, ecco cosa.
Smell of a rotting corpse, torn to pieces, scattered all around. Werewolf, no doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Shit, climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
Ma aspetta, qua però lui è salito e poi da dov'è che... Non è andato oltre.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
E non dovrebbe sentire... Ah, ecco. appena arrivo alla casetta salvo, perché qua non si sa mai che è troppo forte sto coso adesso.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off? Looks like a hunter's quarters. Notes. Wonder whose.
Vabbè, questa non la vendo praticamente a granché, quindi posso buttarla. La chiave stava sotto, mi pare. Ah, ma io dalla missione di prima sono scalzo e non c'ho manco i guanti. Ah, mo me ne sono accorto che stavo girando scalzo. Aspetta, adesso potrebbe servire Quen effettivamente.
You insane? Stand back, he's dangerous.
Not to me, he's not. It's Neelan.
Lycanthropy can affect anyone. It is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand. I love him. He was near to being mine till you came along. Go away! Leave us be!
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have.
Che sta pazza psycho ha fatto mangiare al tipo la moglie.
Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. I chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
Brought her here. That night. That was the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come on.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
No! Mercy!
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death.
Direi che se lo meritava tutto quella.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it. Please.
Più 4. Adesso un altro paio di quest che mi ero lasciato indietro ieri, che una ne attiva un'altra e dovrebbe essere veloce. Allora, forse adesso riesco a farla a sto livello senza che mi shottano tutti, cioè senza che shottano me più che altro.
Run, Roach. That's it, Roach.
Non vedi che cosa fa? I banditi in quella zona però non mi piacciono per un cazzo.
Got work for you, because you look to me eyes like a witcher. Am I right?
What do you mean?
Need for my men to finish their work unharmed. But we got corpse seekers coming out all the while. Rid us of them, we'll give you a share.
Deal.
Breaking terrain.
Venite qua da me. Ecco, ieri a livello 4 qua ci piavo tante di quelle botte. E andavano a uccidere tra l'altro il tipo.
That stench.
Sì, però cazzo. Fammi vedere tra un'ondata e l'altra, mi posso ora? Sì, che culo. Allora potevo fare così ieri, effettivamente. C'ho la spada pure mezza rotta, prima di chiudere vado dal fabbro. Il fuoco però non gli fa un cazzo. Porca puttana, questo di livello 9. Dovevo curarmi, cazzo. No, sta missione la vengo a fare più avanti perché mo rompe i coglioni, però, Pure ieri, cazzo, alla fine mi droppi uno di livello 9 così, ci vengo a livello 10, guarda. Perché mo mi stavi in culo. Tanto devo ripartire da qui, anche. Mo ha rotto anche il cazzo. No, io a questo punto chiudo, sì che faccio pranzo, anzi direi. È bella Mattia, Dark Killer se ci sei, ci becchiamo dopo. Ciao a tutti, ci rivediamo più tardi, penso per le 5 faccio un'altra live, tanto a dopo.